Hello and welcome back to the Guns and Glory show. Got these gutter guards here and these wafer head screws. And I'm going to be installing those along the ridge because on the inside of the garage, we have mice coming in there or squirrels or something. Anyhow, I've got a couple of them in up here. This will be a real short video. This stuff is about as basic as it gets. But yeah, that'll stop the mice. And just in case they want to get into those areas there, get into the garage from those areas there, I've got some wire lath. We're going to cut about 8-inch pieces and install those all along there. All right, let's get one of these things put up there for you. I think the best way to show this is simply just like that. This thing better not go to vertical video again. I'm getting tired of reshowing this. All right, I measured this at 22.5 inches. And good, that one fit. A couple of these trusses aren't very plump. And it scrunched a couple and it gave me a gap on a couple. That's no big deal. If it makes a bubble, you just put another screw in it. And that will keep the mouses out of our houses. Probably the hornets too. It's a little bit small for a hornet. Anyway, half a dozen screws and a piece of that stuff. Doesn't take long. Get up here in the morning before it gets too hot. So I want to just measure the 8 from here. It stops at 2 here because this is 2 inches wide. If you're going to use these Sharpies, be gentle with them or you'll burn the felts up. This stuff's hard on them. It's hard on your knees too. I'd use a chalk line if I had it. But I don't have one right here right now. Yes. And we're measuring 22.5 inches from this point here. It shows up here. I might as well cut that right now and get that out of the way. And we're making these out of that little cutoff to close the ridge vent. I need 8 of those to close little gaps that were left up there. So we'll find our mark. Which, like I said, is a little bit hard to see it. Once you get it, you get it. It makes kind of a shadow more than a mark. You only need one hand, but my right hand isn't quite up to speed yet. You don't really need 2 hands to cut it. It's not difficult. I just got the stitches out today. And it healed up, but I've still got quite a crack at the surface. It don't hurt. But it's annoying and it makes it hard to work. I guess it'll be neat to say I built some of the Guns and Glory property one-handed. And just give it a fold like that. There we go. We'll put them up. I suppose the best way to do this, I haven't put one in yet, is to start bottom edge in the middle of the top, double top plate. I think that'll make a good start. Same thing with these wafer head screws. They start real nice, they grab perfect. Can't say enough about it. I'm gonna guess that 3 of these will hold that. Worked upstairs. And then we kind of push that in. There we go. It's doing just what I wanted it to. About time to get to level. You got about an inch or so up there to play with. And that'll keep the critters out should one of them ever get up in there. And sometimes they do. Simple. Nice clean installation. Now, as far as where these wires go, I gotta solder them yet. I wanted to have some kind of a insulator between that wire and that lath because that stuff is sharp. So that's what I come up with. I got this metal strap and I cut a piece of that off about that big. And then on the back half of that, I'm gonna get you in the view. Got the diagonals, and sorry, I can barely see the screen from here. And I gave that a roll. Whoops. Now that's bent down a bit. And then we insert that like so, and gently pin that with the screw. That'll work. We got those all up there. Neat thing about a project like that, you only gotta do it once.